I think we're live. Yep, we're live.
Hey,
We are
hey,
live.
hey.
Hey,
Hey, how's it all going?
it's
How are you?
going good. How's everybody doing today?
Good. Ian, we haven't met. I'm Mark.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm
Repping Gem Comics of Elmhurst.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to Quiz Quest. We're gonna do some trivia rounds. Let me make sure I have this on my page as well.
gonna get a little closer because why do I have the
So
full body shot?
yeah, I love it. I'm gonna get this on my Facebook page as well. I sent you the link, right, Mark? I'm gonna link it onto mine
Yeah.
as well. So for those of you joining us, we're gonna do a few different rounds. We're gonna do a Marvel Comics round. Marvel Cinematic Universe round, not the comics, the movies. And that is a sponsored round by Mark Joslyn, who's here with us. Hi, Mark, from
Hello,
Gem
Maui.
Comics.
Happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Whoop.
So Mark is an Oak Park native
Mhm.
who recently opened a comic book shop in Elmhurst, and we're excited to have him today.
Yeah.
Is that Superman theme?
Yeah, that's not Marvel, though, is it?
No, it's DC, but it still made me
Yeah,
happy.
come on, man. You can't do Iron Man? Can you do the Iron Man? Oh, yeah. Can you do Spider-Man? There we go.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, just real quickly putting this in my Facebook feed. Okay, cool.
Okay. Are people here? I can't see if anyone's here.
Oh, we got a few people in here so far. We got 5, it looks like. Let me go to the comments so I can see who's in here. Sound off if you're watching, so I know that you're watching, so I can also track your score. As we have 7 people in so far.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get pen and pencil. I should have had that already. I'm also gonna get something to drink and take my heart meds real quick. You too, Van.
So where you at, Mark?
Well, right now I'm locked in my apartment, but our shop's in Elmhurst. We're Gem Comics in Elmhurst. Yeah, it's on First Street, 125 West First Street.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. I'm not a comic book guy myself, but some of my best friends are. just I don't know why.
Yeah, no. Well, I tell you what, stop by when this is all over. We'll convert you. We will.
Oh yeah.
You know what I say? Everybody likes comic books. They just haven't found the right comic book. That's what I think.
I used to have a ton of Sergeant Rocks when I was a kid.
We got Sergeant Rock. You should come in.
My brothers sort of inherited them from my brothers, and then he also had. There was always weird ones that has there ever been a Sergeant Rock movie?
No, I don't think there hasn't been a Sergeant Rock movie.
Yeah, I feel like I got the ones that didn't have movies.
Well, there's a lot of those, and we've got them, so you should definitely stop in.
All right.
So, well, assuming this ever ends.
It'll end sometime. We're either all going to get it, or we're all just going to be stir crazy and be like, I don't care if I get it.
Even paper.
And then it'll just be Stephen King's The Stand, right?
Will there be a superhero that has coronavirus powers after this?
There probably will be. Representation matters. So
there's got to be some mutation that creates a.
Oh man, we got some comic book fans up in this piece.
Oh no.
Oh, Sarah Jones used to live in Elmhurst. Cool. Well, I don't know if you ever stopped by when you lived there, but you should again because it's way better now. We bought it a little over a year ago from the old owner. We restocked it, reorganized it, and most importantly, we don't allow smoking in there anymore. So it's nice. It's really nice now.
Just some little tasty nuggets. So, hello everybody. We're gonna do, as I said, Marvel Cinematic Universe round. We're going to do a name that tune with Ian. So Ian is gonna play some tunes as he's playing now, and you have to guess the '80s song. And for the third round, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
I've been looking. You want to do another serial killer round?
We did a serial killer round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of serial killers and true crime, I'm wearing my Joe Exotic tribute shirt, little tiger shirt here, and I'm wearing like Jeff on Tiger King bandana and hat action, so I'm dressed like two types of jerks.
Nice.
You fell into the tiger trap, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, like so hard. I fell for that. It was insane.
I'm repping the Hawkeyes Archery Club shirt tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Marvel theme.
And then
None more black.
wearing just black. The man in black.
The man in black.
There you go.
Okay. So we got about 14 people in here. Do me a favor. Say playing if you are playing, so I can write your name down and track your score throughout the evening.
Should I plug the prize while you're doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so sponsored by Gem Comics. Winner of tonight's trivia gets. This is Volume 1 of Lock and Key.
Let me give it a single.
Yeah, there you go. So Lock and Key, Volume 1. You may have heard there's a Netflix show about it right now. It's really good. Check it out if you haven't seen it, and you probably got time. But the book is even better. It's actually, fun fact, written by Joe Hill. Which, hey, here's a little pre-trivia. Can anybody tell me who Joe Hill's famous father is?
I know.
Mister.
Well, no, because his father's last name isn't Hill. It's a pseudonym he chose because he didn't want to live in the shadow of his famous father, so he chose a different name. Larry gets it close. It's Stephen King, not Kings, but partial credit to you, Larry. Yes, Stephen
Maybe he meant Kings is in the possessive.
Yes. Also, he spells it with a PH, but moving on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing down all these. Sarah says Carol Baskins is the worst person on that doc. Yes. Here, kitty. Let's see what else we got.
Didn't that just come up the other day, Maui? We were talking about Stephen King. We were like, can you imagine being Stephen King's son? And the bedtime stories it was told?
Yeah, we were talking. I think we were talking about Lock and Key because I think I had just watched it.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Probably what made him like, yeah, you get raised with that. You're just gonna be like, I'm just writing horror. Screw it. I'm just not even trying to do anything else. I'm never gonna have a normal job.
Stop calling me Danny.
All right. I think I have everyone that's playing. I think I grabbed everybody. So we have Larry, Sarah, Gavin, Laura, Cheryl, Jessica, Eric, and Maura all playing.
Fun fact on Stephen King as well. I've been binging that show they did of his on HBO last year, The Outsider. So good. So good.
Yeah. And Lock and I agree, Sarah Jones. Lock and Key. Let me put that at Lock and Key was great. I binged it pretty hardcore. I really, really liked that show. Clarissa says, "Love you, Mark Joslyn."
Oh, thank you. But keep it on the low. Your husband might be around. So
awkward.
Hot stuff.
Okay, Laura Bain says she can hear me better than she can hear Maui.
Oh, I'll bring my mic closer.
Yeah, I might. I'm just loud and obnoxious, so that might be the reason.
Let's just get right into round one, the sponsored round from Gem Comics. Take it away, Mark.
All right. Thank you for that little. Can I get the Iron Man lead in again? Give me the Iron Man lead in. And stop. Okay. That was fun. Okay, so yes, round one, sponsored by Gem Comics of Elmhurst, who I'm going to go and plug it before we start, just because we are shut down. Physically, the storefront shut down, but we are online. We have an eBay store, and we have a website that we just launched, gemcomics.net. So we've got some stuff on there. We got some stuff on the eBay page. However, if there's anything you're looking for, any trade that came out or any comic or anything like that, you can just like message us directly on Instagram, Facebook, email. We're comicshop5319 at Gmail. So we got tons of time right now. So we will be happy to go through what we got. We can still ship it to you. Post office is still working. So if there's anything you're looking for, any binge reading you want to do, let us know. Let us help you out. We would love the support. Obviously, small businesses getting hit hard right now. All right, enough of my pleading for money. Let's get to the game. Okay, so question one. In Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers is stuck in the middle of an epic space war between the Kree and what race?
Ooh. I know.
Okay, the Kree and what race?
But do they know?
Do they know? That's a good question.
Let's see. Ooh, Larry gets it
Larry
first.
comes in with the scroll. That is correct, Larry.
Laura got it right after. Laura and Dave got it right after.
All right, not bad, not bad. All right. Question number 2. In Iron Man 3, Tony Stark's best friend Jim Rhodes goes by what code name in Iron Man 3?
Eric got that one. Nope. Wait, no. Who got that? Laura and Dave got that. Nope. Gavin got that.
Gavin
Ooh,
got that, yeah.
was exciting. Exciting because I can't read.
Amazon.
Gav, you don't have lag. You got it first, bro.
Yeah, Gavin, you got it.
Yeah. Good
All
job,
you, Gavin. Okay, so question number 3, and these are gonna get progressively harder. So I'm starting off with easy stuff. Yeah.
So let's make sure everybody understands that War Machine was his name in Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, but they rebranded him to Iron Patriot in Iron Man 3.
Ian, I love your music, but it is very hard to hear Maui when you're playing, dude.
Sorry.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
you're good. You're good.
So he did go back to War Machine after Iron Man 3. So
Yeah,
okay.
he went back to War Machine. That's correct because the rebranding sucked.
Okay, so yeah, it was stupid. All right, so question number 3. Iron Man was the first Marvel Cinematic Universe, but if you go in chronological order, there were 2 films that are set before Iron Man. What are those 2 films?
Ooh, this was my question. I added this one.
This was
No boo, no boo, Jessica.
no boo.
No, she booed that War Machine was wrong. Ooh, Larry, real quick with that one, Cap and Cap.
Titanic.
So yes, that's correct. It was Captain America and Captain Marvel. We had 3 come in right at the same time. Captain America was set in the 1940s. Hashtag World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel was set in the 1990s.
Hashtag
Nirvana. I don't know.
Hashtag flannel.
Hashtag flannel.
Okay. This is another one of Maui's. I thought it was a really good one. Damn, Larry, how you type that fast, Gavin?
I like Eric gave us full titles.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you, Eric. Partial credit to Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, so question 4. What is the only Marvel Cinematic Universe film nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? Only Marvel Cinematic film nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Who's got it? Who's coming in? Oh!
Laura and Dave got it. Black Panther.
That is correct. Wakanda Forever. There we go.
Wakanda Forever.
Maui, is it okay if I do that? Can I do that?
You can do that just this once.
Okay. Okay.
I'm with you, Sarah Jones.
Back to murder.
Let's go back
Sarah
to
Jones
murder.
says, "Can we get back to murder?"
I'm sorry. I'll include more murder questions in the next comic book time we do this.
I saw the tiger, and the tiger saw the man.
Okay. We're getting into the harder ones now.
Oh, go there, Maui.
All right. So, major player in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Major player.
Major player is the secret organization SHIELD. SHIELD is an acronym. What does the L in SHIELD stand for?
All right. This is gonna go real fast, I think. Let's see.
I don't know. I think this is a tougher one.
I don't think so. I know for a fact Eric knows this right off the bat. It's just a question of will his lag be the death of him?
Right. Oh, and Laura comes through with it.
Larry said something first, but Larry actually got it wrong. I am surprised.
Larry,
Larry said land.
turn in your geek card.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man.
I'm glad to see this isn't just a game of who has the fastest internet.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
They're going to get even harder.
They are. They're getting, so yeah, we'll see how they do. Okay, so this one, this one might be hard. It might not be hard. I feel like only specific people are going to know this one. So it's I guess how much you pay attention to the credits. Straight up question: Who directed the first Thor movie? Now going to IMDb.
May I guess, Mark? Was it Mick G?
It was not Mick G.
It was not Mick G.
It was not that cinematic genius, Mick G.
They some call him the voice of the age, of the age of cinema. So
some do, huh?
Oh, yeah. Laura comes through again.
No, I think Gav got it just a hair before.
Is that what would the judges think about that?
Gav said Kenneth Bruh.
Kenneth Bruh.
I don't know.
Ooh. I don't know about that. I'm a stickler, Meeseeks.
Okay. Well, there's three of us, so let's vote. I'm gonna say they get it.
I'm gonna say Gavin gets it.
Okay, that's two.
Well,
that's two saying that
my
Gavin
vote doesn't
gets
matter.
it. So we're gonna give Gav the point.
All right,
give Gav the point.
Larry, I forgot her name. Kenneth Branagh is a man. Larry, Kenneth Branagh is a man.
Yes.
You're and a very manly man. Have you ever seen his beard?
Yes.
He always plays like admirals and captains and men in charge.
Exactly.
So right now, Larry has 2, Gav has 2, and Laura and Dave have 2.
Okay.
Remember, guys, we have 2 more rounds after this. We have Name That Tune, live edition, and it's going to be 80s music. So make sure you stay around for that one.
All right. There we go. All right. We are at question 7. Okay. So this is, all right. I think it's a tougher one. So, all right. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, 4 of the major roles have been played by multiple actors. Bruce Banner was played by both Edward Norton and Mark Ruffalo. And Jim Rhodes was played by both Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle. Name any one of the other 2 characters, not even the actors, just the characters that were played by multiple actors. So, other 2 characters played by multiple actors. And this is because multiple actors in different movies. Multiple actors, different movies.
Ooh, we did not think of that.
Oh my god, I didn't think of Red Skull.
Yeah.
I guess that was by 2 actors.
I don't know about Volstagg, though.
Yeah, I think Volstagg was the same guy.
I thought Volstagg was the same one, but Red Skull is correct.
That's right, yeah, because they didn't come back.
Because it was Hugo Weaving, and then after that, it's Ross Marquand.
Yeah.
So that's 5. You said 3 to begin with.
Yeah,
I gave you a 4th, and there's a 5th.
I think it's arguable how many of these are major characters, but fair enough. I don't know.
Well, Red Skull's a pretty major. He's the main bad guy.
Jessica,
yes, you can still jump in.
He wasn't even really.
Fandral was the one that I said.
Eric, yes, Fandral was the one that. Actually, the one I threw in was Howard Stark, Tony's dad, who was played by John Slattery as an older man, and then he was played by Dominic Cooper during the younger version. So, like in Captain America, Dominic Cooper, and in the Iron Man films, and his brief appearance in Ant-Man, and then later in Avengers Endgame, he was played by John Slattery from Mad Men.
Mm-hmm.
So, which very much went around with the Howard Stark vibe, so that kind of worked.
Yeah, and I went with Fandral, who was played by Josh Dallas in the first one, and then subsequently after that, Zachary Levi.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like I said, the Warriors 3 got such a crap treatment in those films. I'm sure I'd call them major. They were set dressing.
Just saying. Still in multiple movies. All right, what's the next one?
Okay. This is number 8. All right. Captain America is a New York native, but what borough is he from? What borough of New York is Captain America from?
If you were in the cash cab, Ian, would you know this?
One of 5 choices, right?
Yeah.
One of 5 choices. The 5 girl. Larry with Brooklyn.
I was going to say Brooklyn.
Let's put on some Jay-Z.
We got a ton of Brooklyns all at once.
Yeah. Oh, Laura. Bronx. No. No. Queen's a Spider-Man. Queen's a Spider-Man. Okay.
We be big pimpins. No. All right, what's next?
Okay, number 9. So at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, Zendaya is revealed to be the iconic character and love interest of Spider-Man, MJ. But what name did she go by for most of the film? So,
I could not pull this when you told me this.
yeah. No, I had to look it up too, actually. I had to look this up because I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and I literally just watched this movie like a couple days ago. Because Kate and I are going through the MCU in universe order.
Laura by none. No, she did go by a name. She went by a name.
We have Gavin said Michelle.
Gavin, Michelle. That's correct.
All right.
We went by Michelle through most of the film. All right.
Nice.
All right. Last question. Last question. This is a good one. Okay, so in for all of the Marvel Cinematic movies, there have only been 2 writer-directors who held solo credits for their film, as in they were the only writer and the only director. Joss Whedon did that for his first 2 Avengers film. Who did the other one? So who is the only other writer-director to have a solo credit for a film? Don't have to name the film, just the name of the writer-director.
These are good questions.
Yeah.
No, it was not Jon Favreau. He did not write and direct it alone.
We got a lot of Jon Favreau's coming in. That is incorrect.
Nope.
We have the first correct spelling of Jon Favreau.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a tough name.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah. Yep, Larry with Gunn. James Gunn.
I think Larry has earned the right to be a judge on the next show.
I know, right?
Hey, Larry,
Shane Black didn't just write and direct Iron Man 3, did he?
No, he directed it, and I think he also wrote it, but he had other people write it with him, so he didn't write it by himself. That was the key. That James Gunn and Joss Whedon, they were the only people credited as writer-directors for their films.
What about Taika Waititi for Thor Ragnarok? Jessica said.
Nope. Multiple writers.
Interesting.
Okay, so that concludes the MCU round. Thank you for playing. Maui, who's in the lead?
Right now, Larry's in the lead with 5. Gavin hot on his heels with 3, and then Laura and Dave hot on their heels with 2 for round 1. Round 2, we're gonna do some Name That Tune. And this round was curated by Ian, my awesome co-host, nightly musical co-host on the Echo show that we do. Next one will be tomorrow with Rashida Graham Washington and Victoria Storm. Talk with Rashida Graham Washington of Live Cafe. And Victoria Storm recently just did a TED Talk about musical therapy. We're going to talk about all the good things with those 2 amazing guests. So please tune in for that. Don't worry if you can't see half the responses. I can see all of them. Yeah, so going into round 2. Ian, take it away.
I love this song.
Ooh, Larry gets it.
Larry.
Chance I ask the world to dance and not be
Dancing with myself.
boom.
That was a good one. So number 1, Dancing with Myself. Larry gets the point. Number 2 coming up right now. Laura and Dave get the point. Just what I needed.
Woo!
That's right.
I love the 80s. We had some good guesses there. We had some. Remember, everyone remember this is in the 80s. Stacy's mom
All
I believe,
80s.
was 90s or 2000s.
I think it was 2000s. Actually, yeah, it was 2000s.
We also had a Jesse's Girl guess. That's a good guess. And then all of a sudden, someone was like, "Oh, Larry was like, oh wait, 80s."
80s.
All right, what you got next? One of my favorite songs. Larry got that one.
Larry wants to rule this game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Welcome to your life.
For the
Love
record,
that song.
I think Everyone Wants to Rule the World would have been a much better name.
The World, indeed.
I would have been way more interested in that song. It wasn't called that.
Alrighty. What we got next? What's song number 5? I don't think I know this one.
Everybody's got it.
Laura, Come Dancing. I don't know that one.
Come Dancing by the Kinks.
Come Dancing. Oh, beautiful. Abigail Miller says, Laura did a brilliant cover of Everybody Wants to Rule the World for the Catching Fire soundtrack. Really? Did not know that. Blew my mind. All right. What we got for song number 6, Mr. Leith? Song number 6. Larry's crushing it. Jessica Lopez, you're right with the band Violent Femmes. Absolutely.
Great song.
All right. What we got for song number 7? Not Margaritaville. I don't think I know this one. We have Wildlife. Is that right?
More on the board.
More is on the board. I couldn't get that one. I couldn't pull it.
No.
This is a Wildlife, right?
I'm wearing fur pajamas. I ride a.
How many is that? Is that 8 you've done so far?
I thought that was 7, but it could be 8. I don't know.
Let me count the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that was 6 so far. So we have 4 more, I believe. All right, give me the next one.
How about this one?
I'm not sure. We have a guess of Sledgehammer. Is that correct?
Yep.
Nice. I haven't heard that one.
Hey, Larry.
Man,
Larry's on fire.
It is weird that it's all on acoustic guitars, throwing people off. Usually 80s stuff is on keyboards or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's
part of the challenge.
An added degree of difficulty, we'll say.
Mm-hmm. All right, what you got next, Mr. Leith?
Here we go. You know what? I was going to do one, but I think it's too easy. So we'll do another one.
Oh, just got it.
Larry with the hot sauce.
Beat Mora and Suzanne by a hair. All right, that's two more.
Two more?
Two more.
There we go.
I think Laura and Dave got that good two.
What do you do?
All right, last one.
All right. Yeah. Right as the wheels started to fall off, Laura comes in with the correct.
Got it.
Saved my day.
Nice. All right, I got my final round here. I'm gonna transfer it over to my other computer here. So far Larry's in the lead. Larry's got a whopping 10 points. Larry is on fire.
This Larry's on fire.
Okay. So this final round, this is one of my old rounds, from trivia days. This is called Mr. Owl, and so I'm going to tell you a thing, and you're going to tell me how many. So let me pull it up here.
Oh, Mr. Owl
is in the old Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop commercial. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take?
I got it.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, Laura and Dave say not their point should go to Mora. It's lonely, not broken. Oh, you did say broken heart. Mora's first one with the correct answer. You see, that's honesty. I love that. That point's gonna go to Mora. Mora, you get the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that self-regulation.
I love it. I love it. All right, let me pull up this right now. Sorry, let me get this to load. Oh, come on, you dumb thing. Computer's being stupid. Let me try my phone. Okay. Sorry, everyone. My computer's being dumb, so I'm going to pull it up on my phone. Nice thing about Google Docs is you can pull it up anywhere.
Phone music.
Here we go. Okay. So your example is, if I say how many keys are on a piano, you just give me the number, which would be, let's see who gets that first. That's a super easy one. How many keys on a piano? Anytime now, people. There we go. 88. That is correct. So that's your example. 96. That's too many. Okay.
It's too many keys.
It's too many keys. Too many keys on the piano. Hey. All right, here we go. Number 1. How many labors performed by Hercules?
Oh.
How many labors performed by Hercules? Major lag. All right, Larry gets that with 12. I know Eric was right on top of that too. There were 12 labors performed by Hercules. Salute, major lag. Let's see. Okay. How many numbers are there on a bingo board? Numbers on a bingo board.
I don't know that.
Potential numbers or total numbers?
Oh, thank you for clarifying. How many potential numbers on a bingo board? So I guess on like the big board, not on your individual scorecard, but on the big bingo board, how many? So 24 would be on the bingo card, but on the big board, how many are there? And 75 is the first correct guess, Laura and Dave. Good job. All right. How many states in the U.S. are there beginning with the letter M?
Muchos.
M is in Maui.
And Maui's not a state.
And Maui's not a state, though it should be.
State of being.
It should be the capital. All right, who's got this? Who's got this? How many states in the U.S. are there beginning with the letter M?
Larry,
7
no.
is incorrect. 3 is definitely incorrect. It is not 4.
Nope.
See, this is a tough one. So, you get the right one the first time, the lag is not going to come into play.
Come on, guys. Nope.
6, 5, 3, 7, 4,
This is your
1.
big chance, laggers. Come on.
I have my guess.
You have your guess ready?
I know.
It is a beautiful island, Sarah. Thank you. Oh, Laura and
Laura.
Dave. 8 is correct. 8.
Correct.
Is it 8?
It is 8.
Yeah.
I have them all written down right here.
Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Mississippi, Montana, Missouri,
Maryland.
And Montana?
And Montana, yeah.
Montana.
Maine,
So-
Maryland, Michigan, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Montana, Missouri, and Mississippi.
That's not 9?
That's 8.
Oh.
That's 8.
I think I counted one twice.
Counted Montana twice.
Did I?
All right. So Laura and Dave are catching up to Larry. You better watch. You better watch the throne, Larry. Better watch the throne. All right. How many squares on a Monopoly board? How many squares on a Monopoly board?
These are tough.
Yeah.
Do rectangles count?
Do rectangles count? No. Squares. They have to be perfect squares.
Oh!
Let's see who gets this. All right. Too many. Our first guess is too many. Larry said 48. That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Too many. Kind of correct.
Wonder if there's some furious Googling going on right
Have you ever gotten into a fight playing Monopoly?
Yes.
I've had people like threaten fisticuffs playing Monopoly many times.
I've never played to the end of a Monopoly game. It's always been overturned. The board goes flying and pieces are everywhere.
Sarah gets it correct with 40.
I feel like before there was family therapy, there was family game night, where just like you'd play Monopoly and 2 hours in, you're just airing grievances and
Festivus.
Exactly.
Starts with a lesson in capitalism, and it ends with a traumatic childhood we're bringing up.
Right.
All right, here we go. Your next one. How many movies in the Nightmare Freddy Krueger franchise? Fisticuffs is a great word, Suzanne. I love that word.
Well, question: does this only count the movies that start with the words "Nightmare on Elm Street" or what?
No. It's anything within that Freddy Krueger franchise.
Anything with Freddy Krueger.
So anything with Freddy Krueger.
Yes, including reboots.
Okay. Oh, so wait, so reboots are included?
Reboots are included.
Wow. See, that one, I think you had to clarify on that one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is fun having other people to do this with. Sarah Jones, you love Monopoly? Monopoly's awful.
Yeah, no,
wow. I mean, I love when I'm playing it, but then I get mad because it gets... we have 9, and that is correct. I do count versus Jason.
Oh, Jessica Lopez.
Jessica Lopez with it. So it is A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, 3, Dream Warriors, 4, Dream Master, 5, Dream Child, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Freddy vs. Jason, and then A Nightmare on Elm Street Reboot 2010 are your 9 films.
Which was terrible.
It was terrible. It did not deserve Jackie Earl Haley. He's far too good of an actor to have been in that piece of garbage.
The puns alone that he made, which is
really bad. Next up, we have how many U.S. pints in a U.S. gallon? How many U.S. pints in a U.S. gallon? That's a pretty easy one. I think this is a pretty easy one. Two questions from now. This is like a question that's just like specifically made for Eric Lindbergh, I think. Let's see what we got. 8 is the correct answer. Laura and Dave. Uh-oh. Laura and Dave are now within 3 of Larry. This is exciting. And there are 4 questions left.
BRB.
Yeah.
You have a tiebreaker question?
I have extras of these, yeah.
Okay, good.
Though try and think of a couple more MCU ones.
Oh, I can think of MCU ones, yeah, definitely. Hold on.
Yeah. Larry, so Freddy does make a cameo in that movie, but that is not a Freddy Krueger movie.
His hand makes a cameo.
His hand makes a cameo. It's not a full appearance, and it is not in the Nightmare. It is not considered to be part of the Nightmare series.
Don't be that geek, Larry. Come on.
Don't be that geek.
Yeah. All right, where were we? Okay. Lauren Dave got the pints in a gallon. Next one. How many inches in a yard? How many inches in a yard? The twins are up? Aw. You get 15 bonus points if you put pictures of the baby in the chat. of the babies. The babies. What is that?
Isn't that right?
Who said 36 first?
Laura.
Ooh, 36 is correct. This is getting tweet. Okay. All right. Next up, we got. This is the question I said that I think was. I think years ago I made this specifically for Eric's brain. How many books in the Douglas Adams Hitchhiker trilogy? How many books in the Douglas Adams Hitchhiker trilogy?
Good question.
Seems fairly straightforward, right?
Larry, no.
No, Larry. It is not 3.
Right?
Suzanne's like, wait, what? Laura said 4. That is also incorrect. 4 is also incorrect.
Eric
Says 5, and that is correct.
Yes. Eric gets on the board. Take that, lag.
You guys don't count. And another
Maggie
thing.
said, "It's a trap."
Yeah, Maggie, if you're gonna do that, you have to do that in the Admiral Akbar voice. You have to like do it
It's a
out.
trap. So, but isn't there another book now? It wasn't Douglas Adams who wrote
No,
it.
somebody wrote and another thing.
It's Johan Colfer, right? Wrote a 6th book, but that's not Douglas Adams. I said Douglas Adams.
Right.
So it's 5 for Douglas Adams, but I believe there was a 6th book done recently upon the approval of his wife, of Douglas Adams' wife.
You are correct. And another thing.
And another thing. All right. That's interesting. That means that the last 2, Laura and Dave need to get to tie Larry. So this is a barn burner, y'all. So I know everyone's on the edge of their seat. All right, your next one is, how many ounces in a pound? How many ounces in a pound?
I'm having horrible nightmares, flashbacks right now.
So if Laura and Dave get this, they're still in the game. And they do. They got it right away with 16.
Nice.
So, oh boy. That's impressive.
That's good work, yeah.
Yeah.
Photo finish, folks.
It's down to this last question. So if anybody besides Laura or Dave get this, then Larry wins the match. Can I get Ian, can I get a little bit of Europe, the final countdown? All right, here we go. How many shillings in a pound? How many shillings in a pound?
You evil laughing SOB, you. You like at the end there.
How many shillings in a pound? 8 is incorrect.
Shillings. How many?
Who is singing in the background?
Oh, sorry. I got.
Oh! We have a tiebreaker, y'all. 20 was the correct answer. 20 was the correct answer.
Nice.
Whew. Okay. This all will be decided on this last question. Only 2 people can answer, or 3 people technically. Laura and Dave, or Larry. Whoever gets this right wins the entire game. How many provinces and territories in Canada?
Oh.
How many provinces and territories in Canada? And I'm only looking for who gets the right answer first between Laura Bine and Larry Arroyo. Suspense is killing me. I hope it'll last. Maggie says, I do what I want. Larry said 6. That is incorrect. Laura said 10. That is also incorrect.
Did they get
I'm
second
only
guess?
gonna take. I'm not. I've accepted second guesses throughout the game, so I will accept, because right after Laura said 13 with provinces, that is correct. I'm gonna give them that.
All right. So does that make Laura the winner?
That means Laura and Dave are the winner of a copy of Lock and Key Volume 1, courtesy of Gem Comics.
Nothing's gonna let me get you down. That's
that's it. I have a few extras that I'll just read out just to burn them off real quick. Also, before I read these last few extras here, be sure after this to hop over to the Booze Day Tuesday page for Friendly Tap. we are going to be doing the Booze Day Tuesday virtually. We're gonna have a few different artists on, and we're gonna do little talks and artists talking. There will be a PayPal link. You can donate to some local Veltway musicians. Thank you guys so much for playing. Give it up for our awesome our co-hosts today, Mark and Ian. Thank you so much to the two of you. That was awesome and fun, and I didn't have to put as much together, so that was great.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a couple quick extras here. Here, let's go with this. How many legs are there on a shrimp?
Ooh.
How many legs are there on a shrimp? Y'all can guess too, actually. I guess.
Is it 8?
Yeah, take a guess.
I'm betting it's something to do with the Fibonacci
It is not 8.
sequence.
It is 10. Laura and Dave got that too.
Oh, Laura's just taking victory laps now.
Yep, victory lap. How many members on a typical American jury? I'm sure you know this one already, Mark.
12.
12 is correct.
12 angry men.
12 angry men.
Fun fact, though, how many can you do for a civil jury? How many people can you do for a civil? What's the lowest number you can do for a civil jury?
Ooh.
9?
5.
It's not 9. It's not 5.
13.
1? Is it just a judge?
No. Well, I mean, then it's not a jury.
All right. I have no idea. Let's see if they know it. So say it again.
The lowest number you can do for a civil jury.
Lowest number you can do for a civil jury.
It's not 9. No. Yes, Maggie, it's 6.
Maggie got it with 6, and the first one to get that correct was 12. That was Laura. Awesome. Also, Dave just text messaged me and said that they dedicate that win to Kenneth Bruh. Kenneth Bruh.
Okay.
I'm sure he meant Brenna.
Dave, while you're at it, Dave or Laura, text your address to Maui. He'll forward it to me, and we'll ship the book out to you.
Awesome. Yes, please text me your address so we can get that book shipped to you. Okay, here we go. How many teeth in a human mouth? Adult in a adult human mouth. How many teeth in an adult human mouth? 32 is correct. How many teeth in the mouths of the people portrayed in the documentary Tiger King? The average is actually 8. Meth is a hell of a drug. All right. Last one. How many hulls are there on a catamaran? How many hulls on a catamaran?
Hulls? Hull?
Hull hulls.
Not holes.
Hey, Fonte. What's up, Brian? What's up, Cookie? No one calls Brian Cookie except for me. 2 is correct, Laura and Dave. Dang. Brian, you have to come on the Echo show and be our musical guest and play a sweet tune. We have a late night show that we're doing. We would love to have you. Ian opens the show with us, and we'd love you to end it. More Tiger King trivia, please.
Oh.
Here, kitty. All right. Last question before we shut down for the night. Let's end it with one more MCU question. Like a real deep cut, like the hardest one we can think of.
Oh, hardest one I can think of?
Yeah, hardest one you can think of. We're going to let Mark end the night with one more MCU question.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. Okay, can I cross over into general comic book knowledge a little bit?
Sure, general comic book knowledge.
Okay. So, in the movie The Avengers, which... I think was it? Okay, which hold on, let me count them. Which 3 Avengers did they add into the movie who were not on the original team? So for the movie they add in 3 Avengers who were not on the original team. Which 3 did they add in? So I'm saying, like, in Avengers number 1. In Avengers issue number 1, these 3 characters did not appear. Who did they add in?
I have a guess.
Whoa, Laura again! Nice.
Yes. Those are my 3. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, I thought that was a deep cut because I thought most people would think Captain America was in there from the beginning, but he wasn't.
He was not.
I think Laura's ready to go pro, folks.
That was very impressive, Laura and Dave.
Okay, actually, guys, I like Jessica's answer because Black Widow. That sounds like the friend that a woman has who lost her husband, and now every time they go out together, she cockblocks them with guys.
Sarah says, back to Golden Girls. Peace. So the Avengers director Joss Whedon, his father was a writer on Golden Girls. True story.
Very
Down
cool.
the road and back again.
So Joss Whedon was a
Your
writer.
heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. All right, that's all we got for tonight. Join us. I think Thursday will be the next broadcast for our trivia. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you're staying sane in this shutdown. Be safe. Echo love. Good night.
Yes, thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you. And end.